Hey guys, meteorologist Erica Lopez here in the KHOU Weather Center on this Friday night. I hope you guys are staying inside, staying dry from the rain that's been on and off on the lighter side so far for the Houston area. But this is what's headed our way. I want to show you the big picture of all the watches and warnings going on across the country because of a system that will push through the Houston area late tonight. Right now we have a severe thunderstorm watch just west of us, tornado watch just north of us, and then lots of flash flooding concerns well north of us for the heart of the country. So here's what radar looks like and the reason why these watches and a few warnings are in effect at the moment. We've been tracking light showers ahead of the frontal boundary with a squall line. This is a look at the cold front and a squall line that's developed along that cold front. So as far as what we're expecting, I do expect this front to slowly trek south and eastward and arrive to Houston by about midnight tonight. Now, there are some pros to the forecast for us, but first let's talk about who's in the official threat at the moment with active severe thunderstorm warnings and active tornado warnings also west of us. So it hasn't officially moved through Austin. It's trekking through the hill country. The orange polygons, those are severe thunderstorm warnings. The pink polygons, that's an active tornado warning at the moment that we're monitoring for isolated areas. So I've seen on and off tornado warnings around the Dallas area. I do expect the majority of the tornado threat to remain north of Houston, although that does not mean we're out of the woods from any strong to severe storms as we're talking about the future track. So let me walk you through hour by hour what you can expect very quickly. Cold front and associated with it a squall line entering into our area by about 9 p.m. This is for our western county, so it'll be moving from west to east and pushing through Houston. Notice the line kind of breaks apart, so I think we're going to lose energy with this system and we'll lose some instability also. We don't have a lot of instability in our area, as a matter of fact, because of the lack of daytime heating. Temperatures only topped out in the mid 70s today. We had clouds outside. We did not have enough sunshine to fuel the atmosphere, and so that's what's going to help limit the severe weather threat. Now, that being said, I do expect a couple of warnings around our area possible and heavy rainfall and strong storms, but I don't think it's going to be a devastating scenario. Something we are preparing for. You obviously want to prepare for the worst, but obviously hope for the best. So latest models runs are showing this line will be broken apart as it moves through the Houston area and exiting out of our region by about 2-3 a.m. So once that exits out, we're in the clear, guys. It's going to start to get very windy and cold behind this system, and then big difference in our temperatures for Saturday. Highs will be about 25 degrees colder. We're not going to leave the 50s for Saturday. Okay, so what are our greatest threats? Let me break that down. Hours 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. is when we really need to be of concern if you're tuning in from the Houston area. Straight line damaging winds. When we have a squall line like that, that's going to bring a major threat of some straight line damaging winds. Possibility of those winds is as high as 75, almost 80-mile-an-hour winds. Technically, those are hurricane force winds, but they're going to come in the form of straight line damaging winds. So that is strong enough to bring in some power outages. That's also strong enough for some tree limbs to definitely snap. So you guys, when you get home this evening, or if you're home right now, just secure any loose patio furniture, secure anything that could possibly be blown away with winds as strong as 75 miles an hour. Small hail, definitely a possibility along some of these storms, with some of these storms that will be moving through. And then isolated tornadoes is something we can't rule out, although let me remind you, I think the greatest threat is north of the Houston area. As far as what we can expect rainfall wise, I've had a lot of questions on the flooding threat. And the answer is we're not expecting any flooding whatsoever across Houston. As a matter of fact, our models have been consistently showing under an inch of rain widespread. And the reason for this is because this system is going to move very fast. So it's not going to bring in widespread heavy rainfall that will just be dumping heavy rainfall rates for a long period of time. This will bring heavy rainfall rates, but it quickly exits out of our area. So that's why I expect anywhere from about ½ inch to an inch max. for isolated areas that do pick up those heavy rainfall rates. Okay, I talked about the weekend forecast after this system clears out by overnight tonight. Check this out. Highs are only in the 50s tomorrow. Sunshine does return, but it's also going to be windy, so I expect feel-like temperatures in the 40s for most of the day. And then notice that temperatures, morning lows on Sunday, this is the temperature that you'll wake up to on Sunday morning, will be near freezing for a lot of areas, and I do expect a light freeze for areas surrounding Houston. Highs will be a little bit warmer in the 60s. Quick look at your 7-day forecast before I let you guys go. David Paul is going to have his updated forecast coming up at 6 p.m. on KHOU on the TV side. So you can tune into that. You can also watch via KHOU.com. You can live stream our newscast there. They'll be chatting about that. And then I'll have continuous updates throughout the evening on the digital side. Pretty much every hour on the hour. We'll start to do that at about 7 p.m. to give you guys continuing updates as that cold front and the squall line continues to get closer to us. I'll also be answering any questions on our digital platforms. So after I get off this feed, I'll be going on Facebook answering any questions. If you have any additional questions, please do comment below. Please tag your loved ones. Make sure you share this to make sure that they are weather aware and are up to date with what is currently going on with this system that will be pushing through around midnight for the Houston area. We'll chat with you soon.